I wholeheartedly thank each one of you from the depth of my heart for the warmth, love, and affection which you have showered, not only during this period of nearly 5 years, but today. All the speakers have spoken eloquently about me. I only wish that I should deserve at least half of what they said. However, since it has come from many of the senior members of the bar and elders, with all humility and humbleness, I accept the same, and I will assure you that the kind words that have been spoken to by you will be cherished by me for the rest of my life. As has been said, and as you are also aware, I started my career in 1974, and 2018 it ended in the High Court. With a hiatus of about 4 months, I was called upon to discharge my duties as President of the State Commission, and the Almighty has given me this rare opportunity to serve the society and all of you. This period of, say, just short of 5 years, the cooperation that was forthcoming from the members of the bar was so immense that I can proudly say that I could single-handedly, in a single bench, even when there was no additional bench, I could dispose of 3,300 cases, out of which 690 are consumer complaints. At that time, there was no additional bench, so I was dealing with the consumer complaints also. I disposed of 690 consumer complaints and 2,092 first appeals and 522 revision petitions. Cooperation, as has already been said, was so immense that many of the speakers have rightly said there was not even a single occasion of any kind of rancor or any kind of reservation or unpleasantness or unpalatable situation which arose on the bench. Yes, there were differences of opinion, they are bound to be there, and that is the true spirit of justice. The bench need not agree with whatever the bar says, and the bar need not agree with whatever the bench says. We are here to have a free interaction, and the ultimate aim is to render justice. Nothing short of that should come in the way of the discharging of the duties by either by the bench and the bar. I, for myself, was never distinguished between these two, bench and the bar. Efficient bar, a good bar, always produces good people on the bench. So it is the bar, the richness, the experience, the qualities of the bar which are always very important. And here I found, even though I had the privilege of working in different places, right from Rangareddy, Nirmal, Mahbubnagar, Vijayawada, Machilipatnam, so and so, High Court, and as has been said, the three most challenging period was that 3 years period in Rangareddy Court, when the agitation was at its peak, 2010 to 2013. I was called upon to discharge the duties of the principal district judge. And on this occasion also, I would like to convey through some of you who are the members of the bar that Rangareddy bar has extended the maximum cooperation, and they understood me in a proper way, and therefore I could successfully sail through that. And of course, we also attained the much needed separate Telangana, for which we had been fighting from 1969 onwards, to see that how best the chariot of justice rides through and prevents the unscrupulous people from riding roughshod on the human rights of the citizens. The affection which I got right from 27th June 2018 till this moment, the affection which has been shown to me is immaculate, and I really cannot comprehend, or I find it difficult either to see so much of affection can be showered on a presiding officer of a court who was many a times not at all amenable to their requests. But hats off to the Bar Association of Telangana State Commission and also the district commissions and also from the high courts who came here. They have immense affection towards me, and that is really memorable, and I will cherish that affection. For example, even today, I had been seeing in my CCTV camera that right from morning, many of the advocates are personally supervising and working for this elegant atmosphere which has been created by them. I thank the advocates, particularly those who had been working non-stop, untiringly since morning to give this ambience a good look to all of us to remember forever. That is the kind of affection which I had been getting from them. I was really fortunate to have a dedicated officers and staff in the commission. I was very fortunate that I won't agree with their viewpoint, but I will see that they are convinced by my viewpoint. That was, after all, it's a gift. I can't say anything. It's not that any extraordinary intelligence or anything, but it's a pure human quality which has always made me ride along with the advocates arguing before me. In my 42 years of judicial service and total service of 49 years, What I found is no advocate will like a judicial officer merely because he gives any favorable orders. That will be only momentary. The happiness will be only momentary when the officers are giving favorable orders, and the anger will be only short-lived if it is not in favor. But what the advocates love is the treatment which a judicial officer metes out to the members of the bar, irrespective of his seniority at the bench on the bar. For us, as has been rightly said, I always prefer juniors because I can say whatever I want. I had the freedom of dealing with the junior advocates. Many of them are very good. They have come up very well. Wherever, I think many of you have seen, even if junior advocate is not conducting in the way in which it should be, I had my own way of conveying that young advocate as to how should be his behavior, both not only in the appearance or work or that thing. I always tell them. Many a times I have seen junior advocates entering the courthouse even without a pen or jotting pad. I used to tell them, brother, sister, kindly cultivate the habit of carrying this thing. As a matter of fact, you are supposed to carry a file, but you are not even carrying a jolly man. So whenever I found such things also, I used to chide them in my own polite way, and they also understood properly. Advocates, I don't want to deliver any homilies to the junior advocates. They are very hardworking. Each one of us know that there is no substitute for hard work in our profession, more particularly our legal profession. The legal profession is the one where you are always a student. You are a student throughout your life. Always you have to study, work hard. The pyramid of the profession you can reach. Only thing is you have to work hard. Somebody was saying about my nature of doing the judicial work. Yes, I am known to be a liberal judge. I had been openly saying on the bench also the reason for that. The reason is simple. My only endeavor and aim is to do justice, not on the technicalities. Yes, whenever advocates used to oppose the delay applications, section 5, now here different, delay applications and give citations, I used to say only one sentence. Babu, మీ కంప్యూటర్ ఓపెన్ చేయండి, ఒక 1000 జడ్జ్మెంట్స్ ఇక్కడ దిగుంటాయి, 1000 జడ్జ్మెంట్స్ ఇక్కడ దిగుంటాయి. There are judgments which say even 1 day delay cannot be condoned. In one case of this Rohini, I think, even 1 day delay cannot be condoned unless satisfactory reasons are shown. There are umpteen number of judgments of the Supreme Court and High Court which say, yes, the court should be liberal, they should give opportunity to the parties to get their list disposal of on merits rather than non-suing them at the threshold on the ground of some technical delays. So that is my aim. It is very easy to dismiss delay applications and get rid of the cases, but no, that should never be the endeavor. Of course, I don't say that all my officers should follow, but that has been my approach. Our ultimate aim should be న్యాయం. ప్రజలకు ఎట్లా న్యాయం చేయాలా మన ఉద్దేశం అది ఉండాలి. And I never dismiss the matters for default also. Whenever advocates used to go on say protest, boycott or strike, they used to come and say, sir, don't dismiss for default. I used to ask them on their face, did you ever come across my dismissing the matter for default? మీరు డిస్మిస్ చేయమని మీరు బయటికి పోయి నేను చేస్తా అంటాను నేను. So I never believed in that shortcut disposals. I may not be right. Yes, that is my personal perception, but what I did I am telling you because somebody has referred to that, being very liberal. Liberal does not mean that we are trying to do injustice to somebody, we are trying to do justice to somebody. I used to convince the persons as to what is the benefit of that being considered favorably rather than that being considered unfavorably. Before taking leave of you, I could only extend my best wishes to all of you and thank each one of you by names. If you have patience, I can take the names of all my advocates. I know everybody, each one of you, and the way we have worked for nearly 5 years has really touched my heart. My motto in life had been, as many of you know, work so long as you are alive, rest thereafter. वक्त फुर्सत है कहाँ, काम अभी बाकी है. वक्त फुर्सत है कहाँ, काम अभी बाकी है. तेरे जलवे के नूर का दीदार अभी बाकी है.